99% of cruisers miss out on dozens of free perks sitting right under their nose. They spend extra money on things that are already included, simply because they never thought to ask. But if you watch this video, you'll instantly be in the top 1% of smart travelers who know the real truth. The truth is, cruise lines actually want you to overlook these hidden freebies because the less you ask, the more you spend. Yet every one of these perks is already paid for in your fare, and you can claim them without spending a single dollar more. I've spent years researching cruise lines, reading the fine print, and talking to seasoned passengers, and what I found shocked me. So if you love uncovering insider cruise secrets that save money and make your trip smoother, hit that subscribe button right now. We're getting close to our next milestone, and your support helps us share more real cruise advice the industry doesn't talk about. Alright, let's dive straight into the 20 new free things you can get on your next cruise if you just know to ask for them. Number 20. Free beach towels for port use. Most first-time cruisers pack bulky towels in their luggage, thinking they'll need them for the pool or for a day at the beach. But here's the secret. You don't have to bring a single one. Every major cruise line provides beach and pool towels completely free of charge. You'll usually find them already waiting in your cabin when you arrive, neatly folded on your bed or hanging in the bathroom. And if you don't see any, just head to the towel station near the pool deck and ask. They'll hand you as many as you need, no charge, no questions. Even better, you can actually take these towels off the ship during your port days. Going snorkeling, heading to the beach, or joining a shore excursion? Grab one of the ship's towels before you leave and you're good to go. Once you're back on board, just drop it off and swap it for a fresh one. Now here's the part many people don't realize. The towels are free to use, not to keep. If you forget to return them, you'll see a surprise charge on your onboard account, usually around $25 per towel. So before you check out, make sure they all make it back to your cabin or the towel station. This one simple tip saves space in your suitcase, keeps your luggage lighter, and saves you from buying or packing extra gear you don't need. It's a small thing, but starting your trip with one less item to carry is the kind of smart move most cruisers don't think about. Number 19. Free Wi-Fi or basic internet access. Here's a modern perk that's slowly becoming more common: free or discounted basic Wi-Fi on board. We all know the internet at sea can be expensive. Some ships charge per day, others per megabyte, and that bill can add up fast. But what most cruisers don't realize is that many lines now include a basic level of Wi-Fi completely free, especially on newer ships or longer itineraries. This basic tier usually lets you use messaging apps like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, or iMessage, so you can stay in touch with family without paying for a full package. Some cruise lines, like Princess, Virgin Voyages, and certain Royal Caribbean ships, even offer free social media browsing or loyalty member Wi-Fi credits if you ask at guest services. It's not the blazing fast kind that lets you stream movies or upload large videos, but it's perfect for checking messages, reading emails, or sending quick photos home. And it's one of those perks you won't find advertised loudly because cruise lines still make money from premium internet plans. Here's a simple tip. Once you board, ask, is there a complimentary Wi-Fi tier or loyalty credit included with this sailing? Sometimes they'll unlock limited access right from your onboard account. It may not sound like much, but having even basic Wi-Fi for free can make a huge difference, especially when you're at sea for several days and want to stay connected without the shock of a data bill.
Number 18. Free casino lessons. Next up, something most cruisers walk right past without realizing it's completely free: casino lessons. If you've ever wanted to try blackjack, roulette, or poker, but felt too nervous to sit at a table surrounded by seasoned players, this is your chance. Every cruise ship casino offers free gaming lessons, usually held in the mornings before the casino officially opens. You'll see them listed in your daily planner or on the cruise app, sometimes called Learn to Play sessions. During these lessons, the dealers walk you through the rules, teach basic strategy, and even let you practice a few hands, all without risking a single dollar. No pressure, no awkward moments, and no minimum bets. It's the perfect way to get comfortable before the crowds roll in at night. Now, you might be wondering why they do this for free. The truth is, it's smart marketing. The more comfortable you are playing, the more likely you'll join in later when the real money games begin. But that doesn't mean you have to spend a dime. You can soak up the knowledge, learn the games, and walk away smarter for your next trip. So if you've ever stood outside the casino thinking, I'd love to try that, but I've no idea what I'm doing, stop by one of these free sessions. You'll walk out knowing how the games work, how to place bets, and how to avoid rookie mistakes. It's one of those hidden perks that turns an intimidating space into a fun learning experience, and it doesn't cost you a thing. Number 17. Unlisted champagne events. Here's a classy little secret most cruisers walk right past: free champagne events that aren't listed anywhere on your schedule. You don't always need a drink package to enjoy a glass of bubbly on board. Many cruise lines host small, invitation-style gatherings where champagne or cocktails are served completely free. These are often tied to art auctions, jewelry previews, boutique openings, or loyalty receptions. Now, cruise lines don't promote these very loudly, and for good reason. They're meant to attract guests into browsing or bidding, not to advertise free drinks. But here's the thing: you're never required to buy anything to attend. Simply show up, enjoy a glass or two, and maybe even some complimentary canapés while you mingle. It's a fun, low-key way to enjoy a social atmosphere, meet other passengers, and feel a bit like a VIP, all without paying for a drink package. Here's what to say. I heard there might be a jewelry or art event. Can guests attend? That one simple question will usually get you pointed to the next session with free bubbly included. Here's a pro tip: dress smartly and arrive a little early. Looking polished helps you blend in naturally, and it usually means the servers will keep your glass topped up throughout the event. It's one of those elegant little bonuses that's right there for the taking, if you know where to look. Number 16. Free room service breakfast. Here's a perk that feels almost too good to be true: breakfast delivered straight to your cabin, completely free. A lot of cruisers assume that room service always comes with a charge, and to be fair, that's true for most all-day menus. But what many people don't realize is that breakfast room service is still included on many major cruise lines. No delivery fee, no hidden cost, just a quiet meal brought right to your door. You'll usually find a little card hanging in your stateroom. It's called the breakfast hanger. Just check off what you want: coffee, pastries, cereal, fruit, or juice, and hang it on your door before you go to sleep. While you're still in bed the next morning, you'll hear a gentle knock and the smell of fresh coffee waiting outside your door. It's one of those small luxuries that can completely change your morning. Instead of rushing up to the buffet or fighting for a table, you can relax on your balcony, sip your coffee, and ease into the day at your own pace. And yes, you can still head up to the buffet later if you want something bigger. This doesn't replace your options, it just adds another layer of comfort to your cruise. So the next time you're on board, skip the morning rush and take advantage of this one. A free breakfast in bed with an ocean view? That's a vacation moment worth remembering, and it doesn't cost you a penny.
Number 15. Free life jackets for kids. Here's something that every parent should take advantage of: free life jackets for kids. Now, you'd be surprised how many families pack bulky floaties or inflatable vests thinking they'll need them for pool time. But every cruise ship already has life jackets available for children at absolutely no cost. You'll usually find them neatly stacked near the main pool area or stored by the lifeguard stands. If your child isn't a strong swimmer or you just want that extra peace of mind, simply ask a crew member for a life jacket. They'll help you find the right size, make sure it fits comfortably, and your little one can enjoy the water safely. When you're done, just return it to the rack or to the crew. Easy as that. And yes, cruise lines take pool safety seriously. Many ships now have trained lifeguards on duty, especially on family-friendly lines like Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and Disney. But parents know nothing beats having an extra layer of safety. These free life jackets are Coast Guard approved, kept in great condition, and sanitized after each use. Whether your kids are splashing in the pool or playing in the shallower splash zones, this is one perk you'll be grateful for, especially when it doesn't cost you anything. So don't overpack the floaties or worry about finding swim gear in port. Just ask on board. It's one of the simplest and smartest freebies every parent should know about. Number 14. Free multiple entrees in the main dining room. Now here's a tip that'll make every foodie smile. You're not limited to just one entree at dinner. When you sit down in the main dining room, your waiter will hand you a menu with a few appetizers, mains, and desserts. Most people assume they have to pick just one of each, but that's not how it works on a cruise.
You can actually order as many appetizers or entrees as you'd like, and it's completely free. Want to try both the steak and the salmon? Go for it. Curious about the chef's special, but still craving pasta? Order both. Your waiter won't think it's strange. In fact, they expect it. The dining team is there to make sure you experience everything you want while you're on board. Now, a few newer cruise lines have started experimenting with small fees for third or fourth entrees, but in most cases, ordering an extra plate or two is still included in your fare. And honestly, it's one of the best parts of cruise dining, being able to taste different dishes without worrying about the bill. If you're traveling with friends or family, you can even order a few options to share, like a mini tasting menu at sea. It's a great way to discover what you love without missing out on anything. So next time you sit down for dinner, don't hesitate. Ask for that second entree or extra dessert. You paid for it. It's yours to enjoy. Number 13. Free first aid and seasickness remedies. Here's one of the most useful freebies on this entire list, and it's one hardly anyone knows about. Most passengers think that if they get seasick or need basic medicine on board, they'll have to buy it from the ship's shop or pay a visit to the medical center. But here's the insider truth. Guest services and the medical team usually keep basic first aid supplies and motion sickness tablets completely free of charge. That means if you start to feel queasy, get a small cut, or even have a mild headache, you can just stop by guest services and ask. They often have bandages, pain relievers, and seasickness tablets ready to hand out. No doctor's fee, no pharmacy charge, no hidden cost. Cruise lines don't really promote this perk because, of course, they'd rather you buy those branded travel packs from the onboard shop. But if you simply ask, they'll happily give you what you need. Here's a pro tip. Ask for a couple of seasickness tablets early in the cruise and keep them with you. They'll come in handy if the sea gets rougher later on, or if you end up on a bumpy bus or ferry ride during a shore excursion. It's a simple question. Do you have complimentary seasickness tablets or basic first aid items available? And that one sentence can save you both money and discomfort. It's one of those small but incredibly helpful perks that can turn a bad day at sea into smooth sailing again.
Number 12. Free use of the gym and fitness center. Here's a freebie that even frequent cruisers overlook: access to the ship's fitness center. Now, most people assume that because the gym is inside or next to the spa, it must cost extra, but that's not the case. Every major cruise line includes full gym access in your fare. You can walk right in, no fee, no sign-up, no membership required. And these aren't tiny corner gyms with a few old treadmills. Modern cruise ships have fitness centers that rival luxury resorts. Picture floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the ocean while you jog, cycle, or lift weights. You'll find everything from free weights and yoga mats to ellipticals, spin bikes, and resistance machines, all free to use. Of course, some specialty classes like Pilates, spin, or personal training sessions do cost extra, but the gym itself, the equipment, the space, and even stretching areas are all included. It's one of the best ways to balance out those midnight pizzas and buffet trips without spending a dime. And if you're not into formal workouts, just visit for the view. Early mornings and sunset hours are especially beautiful. Watching the horizon while you walk or stretch is an experience you won't forget. So next time you're on board, don't skip the gym thinking it's a paid feature. It's free, it's peaceful, and it might just become your favorite quiet corner of the ship. Number 11. Free special diet meals. Here's a free perk that can make your cruise so much easier. Custom meals made just for you at no extra cost. Whether you're vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or have food allergies, every major cruise line can tailor your meals exactly to your needs. All you have to do is ask. It's one of those behind-the-scenes services that most guests don't even realize exists. When you board, let the dining staff know about your preferences or restrictions. You can also mention it during your reservation or to your head waiter on the first night. From there, the kitchen team will prepare meals designed specifically for you, often with separate utensils and prep areas to avoid cross-contamination. And this isn't just basic substitutions. The chefs take real pride in creating flavorful dishes that meet your diet. On some ships, they'll even show you the next day's menu so you can pre-select what you'd like prepared your way. The best part? It's completely free. No extra fees, no special request charge, and no awkward moments of having to make do with limited options. Cruise lines understand how common dietary needs have become, and they've made it part of the standard experience. So Don't hesitate or pack your own backup snacks. Just ask. The crew will go above and beyond to make sure every meal feels safe, satisfying, and delicious. It's one of those small touches that makes cruising feel truly personal. Number 10. Free shore shuttle or pier transfer. Now, this next one is a game changer, especially if you have mobility issues or just hate long walks after a hot day in port. Free pier shuttles. When your ship docks, it doesn't always stop right at the terminal gate. Some piers stretch for several hundred meters, even up to a quarter-mile long. And after a day of sightseeing or beach time, that walk back to the ship can feel endless. Here's the good news. Most ports and cruise lines offer complimentary shuttles that take you right from the gangway to the port entrance and back again at the end of the day. You'll usually find small trams, golf carts, or covered buses waiting nearby. Just ask a crew member where the nearest shuttle stop is. These rides are completely free and they run throughout the day while the ship is docked. They're especially helpful for older passengers, families with small kids, or anyone carrying shopping bags or beach gear. It's one of those perks you'll appreciate the first time you use it, saving your energy for exploring the port instead of trekking down a long, hot pier. And here's a bonus tip. Some ports even extend this service further into town or to popular shopping areas. So always check with the shore excursion desk or guest services. You might find an extra free ride waiting for you.
Number 9. Accessibility and disability services included. This next freebie is one of the most important, and it shows just how far cruise lines have come in making travel accessible for everyone. If you or someone you're traveling with has mobility challenges, vision or hearing impairments, or other disabilities, cruise ships provide a range of accessibility services, all completely free. You don't have to pay extra for an accessible room, special equipment, or additional assistance. Let's start with cabins. Every major cruise line has accessible staterooms designed with wider doorways, roll-in showers, grab bars, and extra floor space for wheelchairs or mobility scooters. And unlike hotels on land, these rooms cost exactly the same as standard cabins in the same category. No markup, no hidden upgrade fee. For guests who are hard of hearing, many ships offer assistive listening devices, visual alerts, and even sign language interpreters on certain sailings. For those with visual impairments, you can request large print daily schedules, braille menus, or orientation tours of the ship to help you get familiar with the layout. All you need to do is contact the cruise line before sailing or stop by guest services once on board. The staff are trained to make your experience smooth and stress-free. It's one of the most meaningful freebies of all, not just because it saves money, but because it opens up the joy of cruising to everyone. And that, more than anything, is what a true vacation should be about. Number 8. Free ice cream and frozen yogurt anytime. This one surprises a lot of first-time cruisers because it feels like a paid treat, but it's not. Almost every major cruise line offers unlimited soft-serve ice cream or frozen yogurt completely free. You'll usually find the machines on the pool deck or near the buffet, ready for you to use any time during the day. You don't need your room card, you don't need to ask permission. Just grab a cone, pull the handle, and enjoy. It's one of those little moments that instantly makes you feel like you're on vacation. And here's a pro tip. If you want to make it extra special, head to the buffet and grab a few toppings, chocolate chips, fruit, or even cookies, then build your own DIY sundae without spending a dime. Some ships also rotate flavors throughout the week, so one day it might be vanilla and chocolate, the next day strawberry or mango. It's simple, it's fun, and it's totally included in your cruise fare. So the next time you're walking by the pool and craving something cold, skip the specialty dessert bars that charge extra and go for the classic soft serve that's already yours for free. Because nothing says, "I'm on vacation," quite like a cone in your hand and the ocean in front of you. Number 7. Free live shows, theater, and entertainment. One of the biggest surprises for new cruisers is just how much world-class entertainment comes at no extra cost. And yes, it's already part of your fare. Cruise ships aren't just floating hotels anymore. They're full-scale entertainment venues. Every night, you'll find Broadway-style productions, live music, comedy shows, magicians, acrobats, and themed parties, all free to attend.
No tickets to buy, no hidden cover charges, and no need to reserve seats unless it's a special headline show. Lines like Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, and MSC have full theaters with professional casts performing shows that rival what you'd see on land. Carnival and Princess run stand-up comedy clubs, while Disney offers cinematic-level musicals that leave families speechless. And every bit of it is already built into your cruise fare. All you need to do is check your daily planner or app, pick the shows you want, and arrive early to grab a good seat. It's that simple. And here's a pro tip. Many ships also have smaller, more intimate performances happening around the ship. Piano bars, jazz lounges, karaoke nights, and live deck parties. These hidden gems are often even better than the main theater shows because they feel personal and spontaneous. So instead of paying for entertainment on shore, remember, every night on board is a new show, a new experience, and it's all free. You're already holding the best ticket in town.
Number 6. Free snacks and late-night pizza or burgers. Let's be honest, hunger doesn't always run on the ship's schedule. Sometimes you want a snack long after the buffet is closed. The good news? You don't have to pay for it. Most cruise lines offer free late-night snacks, things like pizza, fries, sandwiches, or even fresh grilled burgers. You'll usually find these at the pool deck grill or a small cafe that stays open late into the night. And yes, it's all included in your fare. Carnival's Pizza Pirate serves up hand-tossed pies 24 hours a day. Royal Caribbean has Sorrento's Pizza open until the early hours. Norwegian has the local bar and grill, where you can grab wings or nachos after midnight, all for free. These aren't sad leftovers either. The food is freshly made and surprisingly good. After a long day of shows, excursions, or a few drinks, grabbing a hot slice or a quick snack without pulling out your wallet feels like luxury. Here's a pro tip. Late-night hours are usually quieter, so it's also the perfect time to chat with other cruisers, unwind by the pool, or enjoy the sound of the ocean without the daytime crowds. So skip the overpriced snacks and poured or the specialty dessert bars. On board, you've already got all-night comfort food waiting for you, and it's completely free. Number 5. Free trivia, games, and onboard activities. Now let's wrap it up with something that makes every cruise day a little more fun. The free daily activities that fill the ship from morning till night. Every cruise line offers a packed schedule of events that are completely free to join. We're talking trivia contests, cooking demos, dance classes, karaoke nights, mini golf tournaments, deck games, movie screenings, and even poolside competitions. All you have to do is show up. No sign-ups, no fees, just good fun. These activities are run by the entertainment crew, who do an incredible job keeping the energy high and the laughs coming. You might even win small prizes like ship souvenirs or drink vouchers, but honestly, half the fun is just the friendly competition and the people you meet along the way. It's one of the best parts of cruising. There's always something to do, even on sea days. You can spend your morning testing your movie knowledge at trivia, join a salsa class in the afternoon, and end the night watching a poolside movie under the stars, all without spending a single extra dollar.
So don't just stick to the buffet and the bars. Check your daily planner or cruise app each morning. You'll be amazed at how many experiences are already included in your fare. And who knows, your next best cruise memory might come from something as simple as a game of trivia you joined on a whim.
Number 4. Free laundry on longer cruises. Here's a hidden perk that can save you both time and luggage space. Free laundry on longer cruises. Laundry services are usually one of those sneaky extra costs that add up fast. But what many passengers don't realize is that on longer sailings, especially 2-week or repositioning cruises, cruise lines often offer complimentary laundry days or credits. You might find a small flyer in your stateroom inviting you to fill a bag for free washing and pressing. Most people either overlook it or assume it's only for higher-tier loyalty guests, but in reality, these offers are often open to everyone on board. You just have to ask. Here's how it works. The ship might announce a free laundry day, where each cabin gets one bag of clothes cleaned at no charge. Other times, loyalty members receive a free laundry credit after a certain number of sailing days. Either way, it's an easy perk to claim if you know when to look for it. What to say? Are there any complimentary laundry days or loyalty laundry credits during this cruise? A simple question that could save you from overpacking or doing sink laundry halfway through your trip. Pro tip,
If you're sailing longer than a week, plan for this perk. Pack lighter, wear what you love, and let the crew handle the rest. A single free laundry bag can save you serious space in your suitcase and keep you looking fresh the entire voyage.
Number 3. Free crib or pack and play for babies. Now let's talk about something every parent should know before boarding. You don't have to drag along a bulky crib or pack and play for your baby. Most major cruise lines will provide one completely free of charge. All you have to do is ask. If you're flying to your cruise port, this little perk is a lifesaver. Anyone who's ever tried carrying a stroller, baby bag, and a portable crib through an airport knows it's pure chaos. But on a cruise, it's one less thing to worry about. When you book your trip, simply note that you're traveling with an infant and request a crib or pack and play ahead of time. In most cases, it'll already be waiting in your cabin when you arrive, neatly set up with clean linens and ready to use. And if it isn't there, just tell your room steward. They'll have one delivered within minutes. The best part? It's not some old, worn-out baby cot pulled from storage. Cruise lines take real pride in maintaining them because they know how important safety and comfort are for families. You'll get a sturdy, sanitized crib that fits perfectly in your cabin space. It's the kind of free amenity that makes cruising with little ones so much easier, and yet so many parents never realize it's available. So don't overpack or stress about where your baby will sleep. Just request it early and it's completely taken care of. No extra cost, no hassle, and total peace of mind. Number 2. Free extra pillows, blankets, and ice. Sometimes it's the little comforts that make your cruise feel like home, and here's one most people don't even realize they can get for free. If you ever find your cabin a bit too chilly, your pillow too flat, or you just want an extra blanket for movie night, you don't have to tough it out or bring your own from home. Just ask your cabin steward. They can bring you extra pillows, fresh blankets, or even a bucket of ice, all completely free. Cruise ships don't have ice machines down the hall like hotels do, but your steward can deliver ice whenever you need it, often twice a day if you ask. Whether you need it to cool your drinks, soothe an ache, or just keep your water bottle chilled, it's part of your onboard service, not an extra charge. And don't hesitate to speak up. Your cabin steward's entire job is to make your stay comfortable, and they genuinely want you to enjoy your time on board. You can even request firmer or softer pillows, or an extra towel if you're heading to the pool. All of it is included in your fare. Number 1. Free drinking water, tea, coffee, and juice. Here's a simple perk that can save you from spending extra without even realizing it. Free basic drinks that are already included in your cruise fare. Most passengers see those long bar menus and assume every drink on board costs extra. But the truth is, you already have access to a full range of beverages at no charge. Things like filtered tap water, iced tea, brewed coffee, hot tea, milk, and a variety of breakfast juices. You'll usually find them in the buffet area at self-serve drink stations or available in the main dining room during mealtimes. Cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and MSC all offer these options around the clock, and they're perfectly safe and refreshing even in warm tropical ports. If you prefer your water chilled, just ask your cabin steward for a pitcher of ice water each day. They'll deliver it to your room for free and keep it refilled. Now, it's true that bottled water, specialty coffees, and fresh-pressed juices cost extra, but for everyday hydration, you don't need to spend a cent. Just knowing where to find the free stations can save you more than you'd think over a week-long sailing. So before you swipe your cruise card for a paid latte or bottled water, check the buffet or drink dispensers first. You might be surprised how much variety is already included and how easy it is to stay refreshed without paying a single extra dollar. It's one of those small perks that can make a big difference in how relaxed you feel. So instead of packing extra bedding or hunting for comfort fixes, just ask. On a cruise, comfort really is part of the package. And there you have it, 20 free things you can get on your cruise just by knowing to ask. From beach towels to room service breakfasts to late-night pizza, onboard shows, and even accessibility perks. It's proof that the best parts of cruising aren't always the ones with the price tag. Most people spend extra simply because they never realize what's already included. But now, you're part of that top 1% of smart cruisers who know exactly how to get more out of every sailing without spending a dollar more. So here's my challenge for your next cruise. Try at least 5 of these freebies and see how much smoother and more relaxing your trip feels. And when you do, come back to the comments and tell me which one surprised you the most.
If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, share it with a fellow cruiser, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next insider tip. Until next time, happy sailing!